Good afternoon. This incredible story takes place in an English tavern in the days of Camelot, the Camelot we all know and love. The charmed kingdom ruled by King Arthur and his knights of the Round Table. Within are rustic wooden tables and chairs, a long bar with ale mugs, and wooden barrels filled with wine and ale. Mingling inside is an assortment of common folk, drinking, arguing, and laughing, along with three knights cheerfully boasting night 1, night 2, and night 3. Sit at the center table. Then two servant girls are prancing around the table. Off in a dark corner of the tavern sits a lone stranger, cloaked in a hooded robe. The Servant's Ring, a musical. Music and lyrics by Costanzo, book by Wayne Erreca. Act 2, Scene 1. The lights slowly rise on the alleyway at dusk, with the same trash cans against the wall next to the back door of Wally Kyung's Chinese restaurant. Stepping into view is Leo, followed by Caesar and Rupert. So, is that it? You're not speaking to me again. It looks that way. Caesar, he hasn't spoken a word since we ran. What I do? I was only looking out for our welfare, and this is the treatment I get. It isn't bloody fair. He's not talking. Will you stop saying he's not talking? I've got ears, haven't I? It's just my observation. Try observating the cracks in the wall and leave me alone, Rupert. What a sourpuss. I think I'll do just that. Rupert begins to walk down the alleyway. I was just kidding. I'm not sure I like your sense of humor these days. Caesar throws an arm around Rupert's shoulder. I'm not angry with you, but I'm a little bothered by Mr. Silent there. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Silent. What's bothering you? It's clear the boy's off his rocker and then he's lost his marbles. Him talking about Camelot and King Arthur. And what about his flying on the back of a phoenix with Merlin the magician? I tell you, this Leo, this boy, didn't honestly come by that ruby ring. It was either we taking what was ours to take, or his giving it to some nameless girl in a bookstore. Are you that stupid, Caesar? Do you really believe we're going to get away with this? I don't see any bobbies, do you? I've told you before, if the con doesn't work, then we let bygones be bygones, and never under any circumstance do we resort to violence. What are you talking? I just tapped him on the temple. I didn't kill him, but you could have. We don't muscle anyone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sure. I can't hear you. Sure. Now hand it over to me. What for? Because I said so. That's why. What are you going to do with it? I'm going to find the boy and give it back to him. And that's what I'm going to do. You can't do that! Watch me. Hand it over. Caesar holds it behind his back. What are you asking? Is crazy? I'll be the judge of that. I'm not asking again, Caesar. Give me the bloody ring! Rupert believes he hears something and goes up the alley to investigate. He soon runs back. Someone's coming! Take cover! It might be the Barbies again. The three hide behind the trash cans. Entering the alleyway is Mr. Blanchard and Heloise. Oh, this is deplorable, Mr. Blanchard. How much further is this God-forsaken place? My feet are hurting, and I'm hungry. Try not to complain, Heloise. You'll soon see it's well worth your discomfort. I'm seriously doubted. Mr. Blanchard comes to a stop. Well, fret no further, for I believe we've arrived. I know you're watching. You can come out now. Stepping into view is Caesar, while Leo and Rupert observe from a distance. Hello, sir. You're timely enough. I'm a man of my word, and I trust you haven't disappointed me. No, sir. I've got it right here. Caesar holds the ruby ring up so Mr. Blanchard can plainly see it. Ah, yes. Quite exquisite. Bring it to me. Caesar quickly clutches it. First, we make the trade, as we discussed. You don't trust me? I didn't say that, did I? We're honourable men, sir. Toss me what I've got coming and I'll give you the ring. Surely you're not going to keep this fine lady from wearing her ring, are you? My ring? Oh, mine? Surprised? Heavens, yes. You never mentioned anything about a ring. That's because the best gifts are kept secret. I can't believe my eyes. It's a splendid ring. May I? Sorry, Mom. Not until the business is done. Business? Business? Did you hear what he said, Mr. Blanchard? You're trying my patience, good man. A deal's a deal, sir. And if I don't look out for myself, who's going to? What deal? Ask the mister, Mum. He knows what's to be done. What the devil is he talking about, Mr. Blanchard? What kind of deal? Mr. Blanchard reaches into his coat pocket, withdrawing a bundle of money. Is this what you're after? Yes, I believe so, sir. Heloise grabs the money from Mr. Blanchard's hand. You're not giving that to him? What are you doing? That's mine. Heloise inspects the envelope, seeing it filled with a large quantity of money. Over my dead body. Please, dear, you mustn't interfere. He's bloody right. Hand it over. The scoundrel's not seeing a single shilling. Sir, what in the world would you give anything to this old witch? Let's finish our deal and move on, I say. Old witch? I've never been so insulted in my life, and coming from a filthy bum at that. I'll tell you why, you flea-bitten alley varmint! As Heloise leads into song, the choreography should be seductively comical, involving herself and Caesar.
If a man really wants me, he must prove himself to me. They say all the good things in life are not free. Show me a man who can give it all to me, and I'll show you a woman who's pleased as can be. So be sure you can handle my financial appetite, or I just might make a scene. It would be such an ugly sight. You say that you want me, you'd better beware. I'll warm you up, then throw you out, I don't care. I'm a vamp, I'm a vixen, I'm a snake, I'm a cat, I'm a real merciless woman at that. Don't bother with flowers and candy I dread. I'll settle for $500,000 instead. How about a honeymoon to Paris? We could have breakfast in Rome, champagne at noon. While we rest on the terrace, I'll take your credit card, then send you home. For if a man really wants me, he crawls on his knees, rolls out the red carpet, lets me do as I please. The touch of my lips will suck him dry to the bone. And when I'm through, I'll just leave him to moan. I'm a vamp, I'm a vixen, I'm a snake, I'm a cat, I'm a real merciless woman at that. Don't bother with flowers and candy I dread. Just hand me all of your possessions instead. How about a honeymoon to Paris? We could have breakfast in Rome, be seen with you. Ha! Well, I'd be too embarrassed. You'd better stick around. I'll go alone. Yes, to know me is to love me. I'm quite hard to resist. Just behave as you're told, do the chores on my list. For if you really want me, then do just as I say. I'll use you up and then I'll throw you away. I'm a vamp, I'm a vixen, I'm a snake, I'm a cat.